guys, here we go. We're here to pick up the new trailer for behind the 79 for our big trip this year. Me and Nav are running up to Cape York to Finke with Semi Isles, and then I'll pick Nav back up in Darwin and we're running out to Arnhem Land. So we've got some absolutely massive trips planned this year, and we wanted a trailer that was going to be a little bit of a home base. We didn't need a full-blown caravan this year. We're not living out of it. Smaller stints, harder four-wheel driving, and more remote. So what do you reckon we've got? Take a guess in the comments now, see how good you are, don't cheat. Let us know what you think, and we're about to head in now and see what we're picking up. I think you'll figure it out as soon as we get close to the front door. Let's go. Here he is.
How you going?
All right, mate. How yourself?
Very good. Looking forward to it.
Mate, stoked. A little bit excited. No one actually knows what we're getting yet. They just know we've rocked up at Patriot, and yeah, it's still a big surprise. So.
Bit of a giveaway, mate.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of options. I think there's a fair few people who are going to be ticking toy hauler, but slightly different direction.
Okay, well, let's go and have a look.
Let's go and look.
So there you go, mate. The X1N.
Let's go. Patriot camper.
Mate, you've got one. So what's your plans?
Right, well the plan is the tinny's going on the top, so
okay,
it's something a little bit different. Obviously I actually built a full off-road tinny trailer, and then I come to the Brisbane 4x4 show. I seen one of these on display. Now obviously I've seen your products years and years, and all of a sudden it just sort of clicked, why not put a tinny on top of this? Now it's something I haven't seen you guys do.
We haven't done it before, mate, so it'd be really cool to see how you work it out.
So something a little bit different, but the idea behind this one, guys, is obviously last year we had the Vision, which was the Taj Mahal. It had absolutely everything that we needed to live out of it. But this trip, it's just me and Nav. We're getting a little bit further remote. We're going to be up and down the telly track, places that you just really don't want to tow a caravan. Now, Justin and the boys have used these day in, day out. They've dragged them all around the country, up and down the telly track. It's sort of a proven product. So
we've done it before, and we've done plenty more with it. So,
exactly. Yeah. So I've always wanted to take one out and have a play with it. Now I'm going to have my own tinny up on top. We're still going to work out a few little configurations, exactly how we're going to do that, because it hasn't been done before, where the outboard's going to sit. We have put an extended drawbar on this one, and the rest of it is basically just a standard X1N. So pretty excited to get it out of here, get it into a fab shop, work out how we're going to put a frame on it, see if we can make the tinny work. Hopefully it works.
Mate, I reckon you can. I reckon with a bit of clever design, I reckon you'll get it.
Be away. So this will be the base, guys. Myself and Nav, everything we need. It's got your kitchen set up, bulk storage. We'll run through the whole trailer, but this is our ultimate little home base that we can take away with us. Drop it off if we need to and disappear in the Land Cruiser. Nav will be in the swag, I'll be in the rooftop, and we should be absolutely laughing. We should be able to go as far and as remote as we want. So looking forward to it.
Mate, enjoy it.
Let's get it hooked up, eh?
Let's do it.
Alright guys, so while it is in the showroom here, I'm going to do a quick little walk around. I'll just show you all the bits and pieces. Most of you are probably familiar with the Patriot camper already. I'm just going to give you our little take on it, our little rundown, and show you guys what we've sort of got planned. So up front, they call this one the man cave. Here it is. She's already got the Weber in there. So this is going to come in handy. This is literally all myself and Nav use when we're on the road. It's just a little barbecue. So you've got the swing out barbecue here. Obviously you've got your gas bottle storage on each side. So we'll be able to plug the barbie straight into your gas bottle there. There's a bucket load of other storage up the front. I'm not actually 100% sure what we're going to use the rest of this front box for. Probably tools, bits and pieces. We'll see, but massive little storage box up front. We'll cruise around the side here. This is where our little home base is going to be. So obviously we've got the 79 there, and I've got cooking and bits and pieces, but to have a designated section where me and Nav can just come and cook on, it does give me another 50 litre Dometic fridge as well. So I've got the 110 upright in the car. We'll have another 50 here for extra food. Simply pull this out. We instantly got the running water. We've got hot water if we want it, which I'll show you on the other side. Wet storage at the back. Nice little cutlery drawer that slides out there, guys. So this is just going to be super easy for when we rock up to camp. Slide out. This is our little kitchen area. If you have a look at this section here. Nice big prep bench. If we're not cooking on the Weber up front, this is pretty cool. You've got a little slide out gas burner here, the Dometic Barbie, little Dometic gas burner, with the little wind sides. The biggest drama I found on the road with any of your little portable stuff is when it's windy, you got absolutely no chance. So nice little dual burner here. There'll be plenty of spag bowl cooked over this, don't worry about that. And then as you come around here, more storage. So whatever it might be, food, pots and pans, little bits and pieces. And this is a little 12-volt hub. One thing about the Patriot, guys, straight off the bat, is quality is everywhere. Dometic, you got your Red Arc Manager 30 in here. You've even got an XRS unit tucked in there. So if Nav's kicking back here, being a lazy bugger drinking beers, and I'm out trying to catch fish somewhere, we're gonna have a little yarn to him over the radio and let him know, hey mate, I'm stuck, come get me. So that is pretty cool. All your switching is in here, guys. Super simple and easy. So all your cabin lights, turn your fridge on. Now you've got the blower, which is your air compressor. It is running full Cruise Master suspension underneath on airbags, airbag man suspension. So when we rock up to camp, super easy, can lower one side, level it up, make sure the kitchen's all nice and level. So the fact that it's on airbags, that's just an absolute must, especially after we're dragging the Vision around over airbags. It's sort of an absolute no-brainer. So this is it. This is going to be the little kitchen hub. This is the main reason we decided to try the Patriot camper with the tinny instead of just taking the off-road tinny trailer. I figured if I'm going to be towing anyway, I may as well tow something that's dual purpose. So not only will we have a tinny, but we're going to have somewhere to cook, more fridge space. There's a 150 litre water tank underneath here as well. So we can really push out to those remote spots up in Arnhem Land, and we know we can be self-sufficient for sort of a longer period of time, those 3-4 week trips. So if we sneak around the back here, this configuration might change because I think that's where I'm going to put the outboard. I'm going to try and mount the outboard on the back here. We'll see how we go with that one. It may end up on the back of the car. It's going to be a little bit of trial and error. And this is the big storage boot at the back. So absolutely massive storage here. Now this is where we're probably going to load up with all of our dry foods and any of the bigger pots and pans that we're going to need in the kitchen. So plenty of storage as well. When we are doing these big touring trips, the 79 does fill up pretty quick by the time you got me, Nav, all our gear, all of our camera equipment as well. And then guys, this is the main compartment I'm absolutely stoked about. We'll be able to fit all of our fishing rods, camping chairs. This is just going to get absolutely loaded up. There's a full wall kit here as well for the awning that was up, but when the awning's up, we can enclose it if we know we're about to get absolutely smashed by a big storm. I can simply put the walls around the awning and we'll be safe and dry. A couple of other little storage compartments, wet storage on the back here, guys, so recovery, bits and pieces, wet clothes, whatever it might be, we can chuck in there, no dramas. Sneak around the side, another 2 latches, another absolutely massive big flat bench, and heaps of storage. So I don't even know what we're going to put in here. We've got more storage than you can poke a stick at. Little 350 watt inverter in here, so that'll be handy. I reckon I'll have a permanent spot here for all of my drone charging equipment. It can run off the little Red Arc inverter. That's actually going to come in super handy, so I'm pretty stoked with that. All simple, guys, nice easy latches. Obviously Patriot have been around long enough now that this is probably the 3rd generation. They just keep improving them. Hot water unit, guys. This is one thing that I don't have inside the 79 is hot water on tap. So when we're pulled up for those extended little periods of time, me and Nav can plug in and actually have hot water shower. Another big reason why we decided to tow a little Patriot with the tinny instead of just taking the tinny trailer. So this thing has got absolutely everything you could possibly want. Up on top, they got the EXO rack. Now look, if we decide for a couple of other trips we got planned later in the year that we don't want to have a tinny, it'll be as simple as pulling that off, and you can basically do whatever you want up here. You can put a flat rack on, we can put a rooftop tent up on here. You could just throw a couple of swags if you're heading away on a trip. The cool thing about the X1N is it gives you that base station and then you work out what you want to do up on top. So they're extremely lightweight, extremely short and small, which is going to be perfect for those tight tracks. And you know, we've got to drag this thing through the telly track, guys. So they've done it before. At least I know I've got a bit of confidence in this product already. So I'm getting excited. It's going to look absolutely sick with the matching black and white Explore Life tinny up on top. Guys, that's a real quick little walkthrough. Stay tuned because we are going to do a couple little bits and pieces, modify it, get the tinny up on top, change the wheels over, and sort of make it our own. Pretty excited. I know you guys didn't see this one coming, so let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts? What would you have taken to travel around Australia, two blokes, if you wanted a tinny? Let me know. I've toyed with so many different options, guys, and at the end of the day, I didn't really need a full canvas tent or a big bed. I'm happy in the rooftop tent, Nav's happy in a swag on the ground. So we sort of just wanted a home base. This gives us every option we could possibly want with a tinny to travel around the top end of Australia. So I'm getting excited. I'm getting real keen. We literally leave in 3 or 4 weeks, so we've got to pull our finger out and get stuck into it. Anyway, let's get it hooked up and let's get out of here. Alright guys, so we pulled up. Johnny's absolutely under the pump, but he managed to get the topper all done for the tinny up on top, and it looks absolutely unreal. We'll give you a full rundown when we get back to the shed, but he's got about 300 boats he's got to move around here, so we're going to get out of here and we'll give you a rundown when we get back to HQ. Well, we did it. We took the concept of having the tinny on top of the Patriot, and we've absolutely nailed it, I reckon. So it's been set up at Black Marlin. I literally gave him like 2 weeks notice. So the poor guy's been trying to build all his boats, and he managed to get this done for us. Now look, if you do have a Patriot, the X1N, get onto him and he will knock you one of these up as well. Now he's done the first. Now this is definitely a prototype, so we actually ran out of time. We were going to get it all powder coated black so it tied in and looked like it was factory and supposed to be there. Look, it doesn't look bad in the alloy, but the best thing is aluminium, full lightweight, specifically designed to suit my tinny. So we've got a couple of tabs on the side and the front tab. So me and Nav push it up on the angle, slide it on. As soon as it hits these front stops and we know we're done, one strap on the front, I'll get a fatter ratchet strap for the back, one strap on the back. That thing is going absolutely nowhere. Now the cool thing is, you'll see this whole box section. We got a full mesh floor inside of there, and I've actually got the spare wheel for the Patriot underneath the tinny. So spare wheel will go up there, the jerry can for the tinny will be strapped in up there, whatever else, maybe chuck life jackets and bits and pieces. So I basically have one massive storage box, which is just epic for all those bits and pieces. Like you think it's going to be coming out of the boat, stuff's going to be wet, it'll literally just get chucked up there. Yes, it may get a little bit dusty, we'll see how we go, but look, at the end of the day, it's just a jerry can and a few life jackets and the spare wheel. So just really taking as much storage as we possibly can. Now we've offset the rack to sit so that the awning can still go up and down without any dramas. And when I say that, I haven't tested it yet, so this could be interesting. Fingers crossed. Look at that. So there we go, guys. The awning can still go all the way up. Lock that one in. Absolutely Mickey Mouse. Now sneak around the back here and I'll show you the outboard on the back. We made this really nice little bracket. Simply slide on just like you do on the back of your tinny, and it's on the swing away. So swings away and you still have full access to the back of the trailer. So that was obviously where the spare wheel was. It is designed for a 33. This is heavier than a 33, so it wasn't actually designed for this much weight. So that's the only possible weak point, guys. I don't think it's going to be an issue. It is sort of over-engineered, but just that's the only thing we really got to put to the test. Like anything, got to get out there and product test it. Justin did not design this swing arm to have a 47 kilo Mercury hung off the back of it, but I reckon it's going to do the job fine, especially if we just put one more ratchet strap. As long as I can avoid having too much movement, I don't think it's going to be a drama at all. Tinny on the back, we just got that blue runner, which makes it nice and easy to just slide the tinny up. And that's it, guys. Here it is, the ultimate off-road tinny trailer. Like I said, we toyed around with so many different options, but I think this is going to be absolutely unreal. This thing is bulletproof. We'll be able to drag it up and down the telly track. We should have enough angle. Let's just have a look up the front here. This is one thing we're really trying to make sure. Now, I think if you wanted to actually have one of these, a 3.5 meter tinny, I reckon would be absolutely perfect. You wouldn't have too much front overhang or back overhang, but I reckon we got just enough clearance here that even if we get on some nice articulated angles, as this comes down, we should always clear the back of the car. The only other thing I haven't tried, now I think of it, literally trial and error as we're cruising around here, but I wonder if this still works. Look at that, absolutely perfect. That's full extension. So that's why we raised that box up, that sort of 250 mil, guys, was so that this front hatch, I didn't want this to come up and hit and not be able to have really nice, easy access to the front swing away barbecue, because I've got a feeling me and Nav are gonna cook on that barbecue just about every night. We're getting there. All right, guys, quick little update video. You wouldn't believe it. The tinny loader we just put on yesterday has come off. Chatting to Justin yesterday and he goes, I got a spare slot for powder coating. I was like, you're kidding. So we dropped in. I've just pulled the top off the X1N. It's getting powder coated. So it's going to look mint now. It's going to look factory, look like it was absolutely supposed to be there. I definitely think the black is just going to really set it off. So I'll come back tomorrow morning, bolt it on, and we're on. Yeah. All right, we're back at Patriot HQ the next day. Have a look at this. We got the top all powder coated in a bit of a textured matte black, and it looks absolutely factory. That's going to look sick with the tinny on. Even the back section here, we've got all that all powder coated up, and we put the whole team to work. Look at them go. Yeah, the boys.
You're getting it sorted, mate.
Actually looks so good. Couldn't be happier. Shout out to Justin for getting this one done in a day. What a legend. Also, little sneaky addition. Set of beef Goodrich, we put the 285 75 16s on in the all-terrain. Look, all-terrains on trailers, it just tows a lot nicer than muddies, but at least I know I've got the trusty BFs on for when we're going up the telly track and bits and pieces. All we're going to do now is get home and chuck this straight on the roof, the tinny on the roof, and we're going to the Cape. That's the rack up top. So we've got the spare wheel up here, straight over the center of the wheels, keeping the weight where you want it. Also got the jerry can strapped down in here. Obviously, you know, if you get a spare, we're gonna take the tinny off. It's a pain in the bum, but look, at the end of the day, it's a pain in the ass if you get a flat regardless. At least it's up here out of the way. All you gotta do is slide it back like that. Fuel's up here. We only need to access the fuel once we're got the tinny off anyway. So I'm sure there might be some other gear I'll chuck up in here, but for now, that'll do us. Stoked, absolutely stoked. This thing's coming out so nice. Couldn't be happy with this rack, especially painted. She looks $1 million. All right, guys, well, there we go. The tinny is up on top. I reckon it's a big success. Let us know in the comments what you think. Do you reckon it's a cool little setup? Would you have gone something different? If you think you would have gone something different to tow up the top end of Australia, let us know below. What would you tow? Something that's going to get up and down the telly track, something that allows you to take a tinny. All I'm going to do is put the outboard on the back there and we're ready to go. It's packing time. Stay tuned because we're going to put together a little packing video for you guys so you can see what goes into packing for a big trip. We've got about a half a day to do it, and that's tomorrow. So there is no mucking around. If you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you smash that like button. Shout out to all our subscribers, you legends. Till next time, get out and enjoy the Explore life. Let's go, biggest giveaway we've done. Thanks to you guys, we cracked 100,000 subscribers. We told you we had a cool giveaway coming. Here it is, guys. Anyone who jumps on our website and grabs an item of clothing or any of our canvas products, every item is an entry, so go wild. Goes in the draw to win nearly $20,000 worth of product. 4.2 tinny, Bris Marine, got the 20 horsepower Merc on the back, on the trailer, Max Trax skit, beer from your mates, Red Arc Go Block, nearly $2,000 just there alone. GME, stereo, speakers, VHF radio. MSA guys are giving away $1,500 for you to go nuts.